All right, Lexi Learman, leg day. Starting off, Smith machine, hip thrust. All right, so apparently she's just had a layoff. She's getting back into it. She's really doing pulses. That's fine. So she starts off the workout with the hip thrust. That's great. Now she moves on to Smith machine RDLs. Now look at her form here. A lot of coaches would be like, that looks off. But this is the same way I do RDLs off the Smith machine. It's my favorite way. And I look just like that. And I know you're thinking that looks off, but I like to do it with the slant going forward as I go down to bring it further away. A lot of my clients like it the opposite way. And you see her kind of like keep that knee bend. And even as she comes up, she doesn't straighten out. That's what I've been doing. So I'm happy to see this type of form because it might look off, but you might like it this way too. Give it a try. You might also like it the other way, but that's what makes strength training so interesting. We're all built differently and we need to figure out what works best for us. Moving on. Bulgarians love to see the contralateral loading. Excellent. And then she moves into drop set. This is a tricky topic because I do think drop sets are highly effective. I just kind of think they're too effective. If you train glutes 3 times a week, I don't think you should do drop sets. Progressive overload is hard enough when it's simple. If you do drop sets, how do you progressive overload from week to week? You can do it, it's just a little more complicated. And then moves into 45-degree hypers. Love to see the rounded upper back to make it more glute dominant, but one additional tip, I like feet flared, turned out a little bit. It makes for a better lockout and increases glute activation. And then again with this drop set, it's not a big deal. I don't do them anymore. I did them for many, many years, so I didn't expect the whole world to change just because I did. But that's something that I just started doing differently in 2025. And she finishes off with 20 minutes on the Stairmaster. I'm so glad she did this after the workout rather than before. If you did it before, that will fatigue you and diminish your strength training session. Strength creates curves, not cardio. So Lexi, 2 thumbs up. You crushed this workout. You've got amazing glute development. Your followers love you. Please keep up the great work. I'm Bret Contreras, AKA The Glute Guy.